Hi Soul Fam, welcome back to this channel where we do tarot card readings every single Monday and Reiki Church guided meditations and sound healings most Thursdays. If we haven't met before, my name is Frances. I'm the founder and lead practitioner here at Four Noble and the creator of the Four Noble Tarot card deck, and I'm so excited to be here with you. Before we dive into our reading, please make sure that you subscribe to this channel so that you can continue getting your readings every Monday and your healings as they are released. However, if you are watching this video after the week that it was released, please don't worry and trust that it found you at exactly the right time, so the guidance will still resonate and will still serve you at this time. But again, make sure you hit subscribe so that moving forward you can get all the good stuff as it comes. So in the words today, my goodness, this is the Four Noble Tarot deck. As mentioned, it comes with the 78 tarot cards as well as a guidebook, and it was created for tarot card readers of all levels. So whether you've never touched a deck before, to you read tarot every day, to you are a seasoned professional, if this deck calls to you, please know that it will support you, and I will leave the details to purchase that in the description below. It also does come with my Intro to Tarot online course, completely free to you, so feel free to check that out. Oh, and also happy spring equinox. Today is the spring equinox, or if you're in the southern hemisphere, happy fall or autumnal equinox. And yeah, beautiful time to kind of like reset our energy in this state of equality, balance, right? So moving into a new season, which always feels nice and yummy. So let's see what our spiritual team wants us to know as we're moving into this energy this week. This is bothering me. Let's take that off. Okay. Here we go. Working in the light and the highest for everyone here's greatest good and deepest understanding at this time. Keeping my energy on, cleansed and protected. Welcoming in my spiritual team. And everyone here's spiritual teams as well. They keep wanting me to keep shuffling. Okie dokie. Is that it? There it is. All right. Beautiful. So I'm just going to spread the cards, hover my hands, and pull the ones calling for us this week. What do we need to know? There it was. Do we want you to? Yes, I do talk to the tarot cards. They were coming out, it was like a group of 3, and then one came out and then another one slid out. And then I was checking, okay, do we want that one? And then when I pulled that second one, another one slid out with that one. So I was checking, do we need that one? So we have 3 cards. They were all together. However, it feels like they're 3 separate pieces of guidance. So I'm just gonna keep hovering and see if there's any additional guidance right now. Okay, so we have these 3 cards here, 1, 2, 3, and then this card I was hearing mindset. So what we need to know about mindset this week, or shifting mindset, I don't know, we'll see what it is. But let's start here with these 3 cards. So first card, beautiful, Queen of Swords. This week, your team is inviting you to really trust yourself, especially when making decisions, and also kind of like calling the shots for your life. Queen of Swords is all about intuitive connection and kind of this sense of mastery. It's like, I know, so I don't have to overthink it. Now, is it going to feel that way? Maybe not. There may be some decisions where you're like, nope, this is the right thing, bang, bang, boom, let's go. And then there may be some decisions that still feel a little bit scary. I don't know, is this the right thing? Should I do this? Or maybe you're feeling and hearing a little bit lethargic this week, like a little slower. You're like, oh, I just don't really want to do anything. I just want someone to think for me, like deliver me my meals and like all of these things. So we have 2 messages coming through. Number 1, it really is trust your gut this week. Trust your instinct. Even if your brain is causing a little bit of confusion or fear, trust that inner wisdom. Number 2, you are the queen / royalty, right? So do what you can to honor that. What I mean by that, going back to that example of like, oh, I just don't want to decide, someone just like deliver me my meals. Maybe this week you do a meal delivery service, right? Where it's like taking a little bit off your plate. Or maybe you look at the budget to be like, hey, actually this week I have or maybe like moving forward, I want to allocate X amount each month so that I can eat out twice a week and just take that little bit of extra load off. That and what they're saying as a whole is like cultivating your kingdom. Like, what does your kingdom, your life look like for you? Because you get to decide that, nobody else. I'm also feeling a little bit of inner child coming up this week in relation to this, where there's a few of you, regardless of age, that feels maybe like you need to prove that you're a responsible adult, but really you just want someone to do it for you. That's okay. Figure out how to have it so that someone does it for you. Again, meal delivery, or maybe you find it in the budget to hire cleaners to come once or twice a month. Little things like that that can really put you in the power seat of where you need to be for your life, and then have everything else still working for you so that you actually have more energy for yourself. Yeah. So quite a few different messages coming through with this Queen of Swords energy. The final one being connection with your spiritual team, the universe, the earth. If you are not feeling connection with spirit this week, that's okay. I would call you to connect with earth energy though, especially since we're going through this seasonal change. What is it that you can do to kind of reground yourself into where you are, into the spirit of the earth, into the energy of the earth? And then if you do feel called, into the energy of spirit, of the ethers, of the universe as well. But I feel like this week we're being called to this holistic refresh. And the only way that we're going to get that for ourselves is if we decide what we want our kingdom, our life to look like, and then actually take action to make that happen, to put those things in place. Okay, so maybe you want to start this week with a meditation, a true just dreamy meditation, visualization. What does my dream life look like? And then afterwards journal and be like, I saw myself, doing this on a Saturday morning. Currently, that's when I have to go to the grocery store. So do I have to shift my schedule to make that happen where I can, or do I have my groceries delivered, or whatever it is, right? So it's kind of like visualize your kingdom, know that you are worthy as this queen, as this royal energy of having what you want, and then make a plan to make it happen. Following your intuition. Your brain is going to help a bit, right, by just being the one that executes the plan, but your gut is guiding you towards something for a reason. Even if it doesn't make logistical sense, please still do what you can to move in that direction, because that's where that connection from spirit comes in, from your highest self, from your spiritual team, guiding you to that royal living. Yeah? Beautiful. So much royalty here. I love it. Okay, next card. Seven of Cups. So interesting. It kind of goes with it. A few things coming through with this card as well. But the Seven of Cups is all about deciding what you want. Now, this could be, I feel like there's two groups here. Or maybe you are a bit of both. So Seven of Cups starts with this idea of everything, like there's so much in front of me, but like I don't know what to do. Maybe feeling this almost overwhelm of choice or overwhelm of the unknown. So it's kind of like, which kind of is the same thing when you think about it. It's like, I don't know what's available to me because everything's available to me. / there are so many different options, or so many different ways I could do this, or so many different paths I could choose. I don't know which one. Or there's complete like blindness. You're like, I can't see anything, and I feel like I need to reach my hand out, but I'm a little bit scared to do that because what if something hurts me? So this week, Seven of Cups is asking you to kind of take that blindfold off. Even if you can't see, this is beautiful. They're saying even if you can't see the options, you get to decide the options as the queen. Yeah, so Seven of Cups says, if you look there's all those different cups with different things in it, and she's standing there like, which one do I want? I could have all of them, but I know that I need to kind of start with 1 to 3 and really focus my attention and my energy there. The other ones might still be there and I can do them at a later time, but how this is coming through is kind of prioritizing your desires and knowing where to focus first. They're saying yes to one thing does not mean saying no to another, and saying no to something does not mean you're saying no forever. So give yourself that freedom of like, this is just my decision for today, for my life right now. So what do I want? Again, that visualization that we received, that guidance from that Queen of Swords energy is going to be really helpful here with Seven of Cups. What do I want? And that word, not need, want. Cups are about your emotions, your desires, your feelings. So check in with your literally your emotions. How do I want to feel? And what things in life, not necessarily like items, but like what actions or what situations or jobs or dreams, anything are going to fulfill those feelings. So if I want to feel free daily and I look at my calendar, I'm like, girl, this calendar is booked. I want to feel free. So what is going to make me feel free? An hour lunch break and turning my computer off at 5 p.m. That's going to give me freedom, right? I'm just making this up as we go. So now it's up to me to instill, to put into place those boundaries for myself and keep them for myself. That is what I want, right? So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to set that hour for lunch. Computer goes away at 5 p.m. Yeah. So that's just a small example, but you can do this for everything. But I want you to start with the question, how do I want to feel? Okay. That is then going to start telling you what you want. And likely if you do that visualization meditation where you're just like dreaming up your dream life, these two pieces are going to work really beautifully together to really show you that very clearly. Okay. And maybe some of you, last piece, it is the unknown, right? Like the freedom to not know and feel safe in that. So maybe what you want is to feel safe and stable in the in-between, and let yourself rest in that. Yeah, until it becomes clearer. And in the meantime, you're going to do Queen of Swords guidance, which is honoring what makes your life beautiful. Starting from the littlest things to maybe cleaning out your closet, or, you know, it could literally be anything. Yeah, I could ramble on for hours, but I won't do that to you. So thinking about these and how they work together. Then your third card here, Eight of Wands. Okay, so this is highlighting kind of that overwhelming energy this week. Eight of Wands, the best way I can describe this energy is kind of like when it's really windy outside. And if you have long hair, you know how frustrating this can be. When it's super windy and your hair is like in your face and you can't see it, and you're like, like get it out of my face. I just can't, I just like need and like to get out of this. And then you get inside or you get in your car and you're like, oh my God, like that was really frustrating, right? Like that type of energy. That's kind of the energy that we might be in this week. Now, I don't want you to expect that, because some of you, it may not be. It might be more internal, like thinking, planning. Again, the energy of this equinox, no matter what hemisphere you are on the globe, it's kind of like a fresh start energy. So a lot of us, again, some of you might be feeling lethargic, like I just don't want to do anything, but I have to. Now I'm really overwhelmed with everything I have to do because I haven't been doing it. And then some of you might be like, I want to get everything done. Like I want to do my spring cleaning and I want to update this and I want to get very like organized. And then that can feel really heightened and overwhelming as well. So two groups, but similar energy. Eight of Wands asks you to just acknowledge what is, but to ground within it. Okay, so that's where the prioritization from that Seven of Cups card is going to be really helpful. What do I want / how do I want to feel? For some of you, it's not about what you want. This might not even be a very like manifesty week where that's not a word, but I'm going to say it anyways, a manifesty week where you're like, I need to go for this goal. It might truly be, I want to feel safe. I want to feel rested. I want to feel loved, whatever it is. And maybe it feels like the world is fighting against you right now with this Eight of Wands energy, where it's like all you want is to feel like you have time, and then you have the busiest calendar, right? And you're like, what is happening? Like, I just want this thing. I feel like universe and spirit right now is empowering us with this Queen of Swords energy to say, you are in charge. So what are you going to do to make that happen for yourself? It's all about self-worth, right? Now, of course, your team is going to be on your side and they're going to be helping you once you decide what those things are or how you want to feel. But it's also your commitment to self. I am worthy of peace. I am worthy of safety. I am worthy of achieving my dreams if you are in a more manifesting energy. I am worthy of whatever it is for you. Therefore, I choose that for me. Regardless of all the busyness that's going on out here, I can ground my energy, choose my priorities, stay focused on where I am, and just focus on my kingdom. You're being given permission to do that this week. It is okay to just focus on you and your life, the things that your energy touches, okay? So permission to choose the self, and actually encouragement to choose the self. Yeah. Okay, and then our last card over here, this was what we heard, mindset. So mindset shifting, what we need to know for our mind this week. Even though so much of what we're doing is going to be around how we feel and cultivating that, there is something about mindset. So what we need to know. 8 of Swords, I am worthy. Even when I am scared, even when I don't know, even when I feel not good enough, I am worthy of choosing me. Yeah. 8 of Swords is about kind of feeling this paralysis because of overwhelm or fear or the unknown or not feeling like you can do it. Your mindset shift this week is, I am safe to see all sides. Like I can take that blindfold off, right? That's the second time this has come through. I am safe to see truly what's going on because I know that I am worthy of still choosing me. Yeah, I am worthy of choosing my own happiness, my own peace over that of everything else around me. And actually in doing so, that is going to shift me out of that paralysis because I'm going to have that energy within to be like, you know what, I got this. Yeah. So this week really coming full circle with this self-worth piece. I am worthy of choosing me. I am worthy of my own happiness. I do not owe anything to anyone. I am the queen of my own kingdom or whatever. I am the royal leader of my own kingdom. And I deserve to come first. And I know that's hard for some of us because it's not how we were raised, right? It's always like, make sure other people are okay. Like, even if you're not done using your pink crayon, you have to share it, right? Things like that. And I think obviously there's value in sharing and caring for other people. But this week, because of the busy energy that's kind of swirling around us anyways, I feel like our teams are saying, hey, really make sure that you're grounding down into yourself and just focus on you. And that is okay. And you are worthy. Like I keep saying that you are worthy, you are deserving of your own self-love, your own self-prioritization, and living a life that feels beautiful to you. All right. Lovely. So really encouraging, beautiful, supportive cheerleading guidance this week. Yeah. Okay. So please let me know if you have any questions for me or how this resonated with you. Feel free to leave that in the comments. I always love reading that. If you feel called to donate to the Love Jar, I will leave my PayPal donation link in the description box below. This helps me to show up with energy for you every single week. Thank you so much in advance for any penny that comes across or that you feel called to share. I am so grateful for that. And again, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel. I hope you have a beautiful week. Don't forget, you come first, and I will see you again soon.